One, take one.
I'm so itchy.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of The Sip. I'm Ryland, of course, joined by...
I started
Wait, come on, just say your name.
Lizze Gordon.
Hello,
Hey, ladies.
This is so spooky.
This is like hideous, which is, you might have to turn this away because I can't stop looking at myself and it's making me giggle.
What are you doing?
I missed my pinkies. We got these little witch fingers, but they don't stay on my pinkies.
Yeah, they can see. It's all I'm flailing around.
Well, what about the audio only crowd?
Can I see if our angle's even good?
It seems good to me.
I feel like...
Do you want me closer? Yeah, that's cute. Just a couple of witches.
And I still wanted to... I'm so sorry if you're audio only and listening to this. It's taking us a while to adjust ourselves and get ready to go. But hello, we're happy to have you here. Lizzie insisted that we dressed up as something, but I might add that you did fully flop on executing our Halloween costume that she has been promoting to me for an entire year.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time coming.
But she texts me and she goes, how devastated would you be if I'm just too burnt out to execute on the costumes I've been literally texting you about for 4 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you said you wouldn't be too devastated, but you would bring it to the podcast and shame me publicly.
Well,
and I said, then I'm not making them.
And what were they going to be?
We were going to be octopus faces in a ski mask.
Okay.
And to be honest, the witches kind of flopped also.
Whoa. She lands and she goes, I have this vision. We're going to be witches.
This was not
We're going to do
vision.
green faces. She did want a nose prosthetic, but for some reason, I feel like that might have made it worse.
Oh, it wouldn't have helped. The prosthetic nose would not have helped. But I saw Kylie Jenner and Hailey Bieber as green face witches last year, so I was like, that's us.
You're nothing if not influenced by them. I was just like, wow, you're looking like an 80s aerobic instructor. And she goes, yeah, have you not seen Hailey Bieber?
This is because of Hailey Bieber.
She's got the New Balances with the high socks over the legging. And it is like this sexy 80s getup. And is she single-handedly responsible for bringing that back?
She might be the most influential bitch in a minute.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
people are done being mad at her?
No, people hate her, but they also can't stop trying to be her. So I just sort of feel a little bit like, shut the fuck up. You can't hate this woman and do everything she's doing.
It's a great place for her to be. Like, married to the most famous pop star in the world, have a lot of successful things going on for yourself, and if she can like just let the girls talk, she can live a fabulous life, honestly.
And I bet yesterday on Halloween, I bet a lot of couples went out as Hailey and Justin Bieber from her Road Krispy Kreme collab. Do you remember when she wore the red and he wore the jumpsuit?
And he's wearing Balenciaga again. I'm just wondering, does that mean like everyone can start wearing Balenciaga again? It's a serious question I have.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
You're acting like this is a super problem. I'm just stating a fact. Justin Bieber was wearing Balenciaga. Kim Kardashian is wearing Balenciaga. So I'm wondering, have they made good?
Should we all jump off a cliff?
Of course.
Right, you're right. Then yes, please.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
We're wearing New Balances with socks over our leggings because of Hailey.
Facts.
We're going to do whatever they want us to do.
I'll do, if honestly, but I would never do the fuck ass bob again.
Oh, that was not good on you. And neither were the Charli D'Amelio green strands, let me tell you.
That was so sad for me. But I will say this. I'm looking back at our thumbnails with my short ass hair and I'm like, do I go back?
Nope.
No, that's what you said so fast.
Sorry.
So fast.
What do you mean?
Are you trying to get the lipstick off your teeth?
Oh, do I have it?
Yeah, but you're not going to get out of it. It's just who you are.
It's the contrast of my hands with the green nails. But for me,
I like literally can't. You need to move this computer thingy around because it's all I want to look at.
I need to know. We don't have Chris here. If we roll out and like nothing's being recorded and then we have to go
Don't
again.
you think we'll feel it? Don't you think we'll sense it? We'll have like a witchy tingle. You know, like a little sensation.
I personally, so like I'm so costumed out and like this is, as you can tell, no Shane Dawson podcast. Like he really does it and like the whole thing is going on and down and around.
I was greening Ryland's face and he was being like a fucking baby. Like this bitch is just bouncing around, can't hold still to save his life. And then I go, are you always this awful when you get your makeup done? He's like, no, usually I'm like temperamentally awful.
Yeah, so I said, what do you want? Me to be an awful moody bitch? Because Shane makes me shave and then it's like freezing in the house because the air conditioning. Tonight was a vibe. Like we had just gone to dinner. We like got our costumes. I have a Truly in the bathroom. I'm bumping Taylor Swift. Midnights is really where it's at for me right now personally.
I feel it.
And I'm just like having a great time while Lizzie's like trying to get me to focus. But I will say,
I didn't need you to focus. I didn't need you to hold the fuck still.
I ended up doing my own.
Yeah.
And who do you think looks better?
You killed it. I'm looking a little patchy.
She decided to do her eyeliner and she goes, I had a little bit of delusion. Cringe.
I really thought I did the damn thing with this eyeliner. I don't think it's even there anymore. Can you even see it right now? Or is it rough?
No, I can see it and it's really bad.
It's really good. It's great. I'm glad.
And then she tried putting like... She tried lightening it up with some pink blush and it just took the green makeup off. So she had like holes in her makeup and I was like, girl, you're doing too much.
I did too much.
And we decided like the necks and the shoulders, they were just not going to be green.
No. This is a light commitment to the witch lifestyle. I can't even get my pinkies in.
Wow.
Oh, I got one pinky in.
Okay, so do you want to tell us about your no good, horrible flight in, but at least you're here?
I don't think it was no good and horrible.
The way you were texting me this morning sounded otherwise.
United, so it's like
there is no
right, but like United has hurt me the most recently, so I have trust issues with United.
Do you not remember when we booked Spirit airline tickets and then they wouldn't let us check in?
That was that was whack as bonkus from the get, bitch. I told you no. We needed a flight out at a certain time. You were like, there is a flight at 4, and I was like, no, there's no flight at 4. That's Spirit Airlines. We don't fly Spirit Airlines. There are no flights.
When you book Taylor Swift tickets 3 hours before the concert and Spirit Airline is the only way to get you there, you use Spirit. But
no.
You just have to, no, now I know.
Now
but I'm just saying, like, you can't be shitting on United too much because they're like one of the only like decent ones left.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, tell me the decent airline.
Well, they're continued, like all of them are canceling flights left and right, but like United is like a fucking massive offender when it comes to this shit. They fucked me one time when I was leaving here from like to go back to Burbank. United was like, your flight has been pushed by 2 hours, and I was like, well, fuck me, because that means I'm not going home tonight because Burbank has that silence order, which means you can't land a plane after 10 p.m. And I was like, if I'm leaving here at 9 p.m. they're not going to let me fly into Burbank, so I'm just not going home. And that's a weird lie to make. And then it said, just kidding, your flight's hella early. Hurry up and get to the gate, bitch. And then after all of that, they were like, just kidding, it's on time. Got you, fucker.
But all of these are like spaced 30 minutes apart, so your heart really starts racing.
Panicking.
You're like, she was like, okay, I'm coming back to your house. And then she's like, okay, I guess it's early. Okay, I guess it's on time.
And then it was 30 minutes late. And that was only because there was no pilot.
Okay, so what did United do to you today?
Basically the same shit, different day. They were just like, they get on the loudspeaker. They're like, hey, here's some bullshit that we're going to tell your bitch asses, and you're going to eat it up like hot cereal in the morning, you babies. And then we're like, okay, United, that's so true. You're right. Like, you're right. It's hella early on a Sunday. They're like, oh, the runway's super crowded. Like, the runway's so crowded, we can't take off. You look out the windows. Bitch, we're the only ones here. What do you mean?
The airport's empty inside.
I was looking out windows on both sides of the plane, and both of them were like fucking empty for days. I was like, yeah, this is a hard lie to pass off right now. Like, why are we really late? Like, what's going on here? And then they're like, oh, there's no overhead space left. You guys got to check your bags. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I hate checking my bag. Because if they lose it and I'm coming here to do the podcast, like, I've got nothing.
Not only that, but like, if you're going to the Burbank airport, it's kind of chill because it's like the terminal is so small, it only will pop out at one place and it's going to take you 10 minutes. But at DIA, Denver International Airport.
Which, by the way, when you try to book a flight and you put in like LAX to DIA, they're like, DIA's not a fucking thing, bitch. Do you mean Denver?
No, that's not true.
Swear to God.
That's not true.
Swear
that's
to God.
Fake fact.
Try to book a flight right now.
No, I can't.
Try to book a flight right now.
Witches don't need to book flights. We have our broomsticks, bitches.
Do a witch giggle with me. Silent. That's your silent off-putting throaty giggle.
Okay, so wow, you lost my train of thought.
You're good. Should you have more Truly?
I do have this green witch cup that's disguising my Truly currently.
Yeah. So that was that. And then also now there's this fun, fresh thing that United does on my phone where it won't let me check in on my phone. So I have to get to the airport 45 minutes early to get my fucking ticket and check in for the flight.
And there's this wild thing where Lizzie refuses to be an adult and get onto a computer. I was like, maybe we can, when we get home from dinner, we could just try again on the computer. And
I don't like the way that you're projecting who I am to our audience.
No, this isn't a projection. What did I tell you the other day that you were doing? Oh, when we were trying to book the flights, coordinate you, Chris, book the flights. They're like not round trips. Yeah. And I was like, I think if you did
4 different transactions from my phone to book the flight.
And then she was like, no, that flight's not an option. I was like, well, I sent her a picture and I was like, I'm looking on the computer right now and it's available. And she's like, must be easier to see on the desktop. And I said, why don't you get on the desktop? And she's like, no, I never will do that.
I won't do it.
What's wrong with you?
I'm too busy. Too busy to sit down and do it. I'm on the go.
You'd save time if you just sat down for 2 seconds and executed. But you know what? Thank you so much. This whole time that we've had episodes in Colorado, Lizzie takes the lead on booking because she knows I'll freak out, get frustrated, and just say, we're never podcasting again.
I think in my heart I know that to be true, and that's why I do it. But that's just, I just know you. But if you did have a little meltdown, you'd probably call me 3 hours later and be like, hey, I'm so sorry. And that's the voice. Hi, so sorry. Was I crazy earlier? Did I get a little crazy?
Today's podcast is sponsored by HelloFresh, and I love HelloFresh because they do all the shopping and meal planning for you. The ingredients arrive at your doorstep, pre-portioned and ready to cook, along with pictured step-by-step recipe cards. And I know that fall can feel jam-packed, but HelloFresh makes whipping up a home-cooked dinner actually doable with quick and easy options, including their 15-minute meals. That's less time than it takes to get delivery. And if you're in a mealtime rut, HelloFresh will keep mealtime exciting with over 40 recipes to choose from every week. Something I also love is the HelloFresh Market. You can secure yummy add-ons and enjoy the season's limited time fall flavors lineup, feasting on desserts like the apple cider cake with caramel sauce, or you can please the crowd with appetizers like the barbecue pulled pork nachos. You already know I'm obsessed with HelloFresh. I love knowing that I can walk into my kitchen when I'm already hungry and be like, oh, there's something I can already prepare here quick, that's delicious, and that my whole family can eat. So go to HelloFresh.com/50thesip and use code 50thesip for 50% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/50thesip and use code 50thesip for 50% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
So I know there's crazy problems going on in the world.
Yeah.
And my minute problems in relation are nothing.
Or comparison. I don't know that they're related.
You can't even compare. Like,
no.
I'm alive and I'm well, and I so thankfully live to see another day. And I know, like, I know I'm like, I'm just
keep trying to remind myself the same thing. It's like, life is the blessing, everything else is extra.
And this week really tested me in like just trusting that.
I literally started crying in my vlog because I fell in my kitchen, and then I was like, what are you doing, bitch? Like, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You just had a little slip and fall, girl. Brush yourself off and try it again.
So for some reason I couldn't catch a break this week. Like, I'm just like trying to do me, trying to work, trying to like get things done, be a business girl on the go. I can't wink.
What did you just do?
I tried to wink.
That was just a blink, baby.
I know, because I can't wink.
Oh my God, like at all?
Well,
I think that was that's a wink. It's a wink. It's a psychotic wink, but it's
Let me see you try. Well, no, you did it to camera.
I'm really good at it.
See.
That's why.
Look in the
Check
monitor.
this out. I can even do this. I can do a half wink.
But can you do like the, I was trying to do like the sexy wink. Like, I got this.
Is it sexy when I do it?
I don't know that anything in this green makeup is quote unquote sexy.
Joe said I was hot. So you were dealt a hand this week?
That was not favorable for me.
No.
So you know that I had talked about it on the podcast. I was meditating as one does. I did my morning stretch. I had the pain go from my chest, like my upper abdomen, all the way to my higher chest.
Mm-hmm. A stabbing pain in your chest.
The doctor for 3 minutes couldn't move, thought it was crazy, had lingering numbness in my shoulder. And I got on a video call with the doctor, and after he like went over everything with me, he's like 99% I'm positive it has nothing to do with your heart. Mm-hmm. Everything was fine. I'm like, okay, chill. Everything's cool. We're good. Like 2 weeks later, I just would randomly, and at times that I was like chilling, like either on the couch or in the middle of the night, I'd wake up and I'd be like, wow, there's like slight pain and slight pressure, probably like a 3 and a 3 on each scale of like pain scale of 10. And it's just like concerning when it's in your heart region.
Right.
And you're like, there's all this pressure. And I'm like, no, I'm being crazy. Like there's nothing. No, this is crazy. And like 2 weeks later, I'm still getting this like 3 or 4 times a day for like prolonged periods of time when I'm not doing anything crazy. And I was like, okay, I just got to go to urgent care. But like with kids coming, it's like, I don't want to just like,
no, it's like, I got to go to urgent care.
Have a heart attack and like drop and never know what was going on.
Yeah.
And it was just so crazy because like I've never really like ran to urgent care with a problem like that. And I like hid it from everyone. Like I didn't even tell Shane until I was on my way home because I'm like,
That's so weird.
Well, I didn't want it to seem like, I don't know. I didn't
want to seem like a dramatic
And if
person.
I would have told Shane I was going for heart problems, he would have like
Panicked.
made me have a heart problem.
Right.
Because he would not have been chill about it.
No.
He would have been so scared. And he did like my EKG. Have you ever? I don't know if that's what it's actually called.
It's called when they check on your heart.
Yeah,
that's an EKG.
EKG. She plugged up like to all these different pressure points on my body, and he did it, or she did it. She was like, "Go out to the waiting room," and she's like, "I'm not technically allowed to read these, but I'm not running out of the room screaming." And I was like,
"Oh, to calm you down."
That's chill.
Oh, you winked good that time.
I was like, "That's chill, cool, whatever." Like they would have rolled me into the other room if it was a problem.
Right.
And then once they finally call me back into the waiting room, it's like the cardiology room.
The cardiology?
Cardiology.
How about that we have a podcast? Where all we have to do is say words and we fucking can't.
And I look on the whiteboard, like the nurse leaves me in there and I look over and the whiteboard's like heart clot, heart attack. And I was like, is this what they wrote down in response to EKG? And then I started like full blown panicking.
Yeah.
The doctor didn't come in for like 12 minutes after that. And I'm like, he's like trying to listen to my heartbeat. And I was like, to be honest, my heartbeat's going to be through the roof right now because I'm reading that whiteboard. And he goes, oh no, that's just like a chart that's always there. And I was like, that's a pretty intensive chart for somebody that's just walking into this room thinking they have a heart problem.
Yeah.
And I guess the good news is he was like, your EKG is like picture perfect health. And I was like, okay, but what about like cholesterol or like something like blockage? Because like, why else would I have pain in here? And he's like, I'm 100% sure with your age, with how you are, like whatever, it's not a heart issue. So he's like, one of two things is it's either I pinched a nerve that never fully has healed because I'm like still working out or whatever, or he was like, is there anything making you anxious? And I was like, oh gosh, I've never had a problem being an anxious person.
Right.
And so I was like, did I really just come to the hospital because I might be anxious?
I mean, as a person who has anxiety that makes her heart race and hurt,
Does it hurt when you're anxious? Like
my heart
pain.
aches. My heart aches.
But is there like a pain pressure?
But the pain pressure that you're talking about in your chest area, I get randomly, and I've been told that it's muscle cramping. Like a random muscle cramp, like if you don't have enough water, if you don't have enough banana, or like whatever it is, the potassium can help you with that. But it's like, I have had that where it's so sharp. Like a sharp pain is not what my anxiety feels like. My anxiety feels like I can feel it in my hands and feet. Like my heart aches.
Normally when I'm anxious, what I interpret when I'm anxious, my stomach is in knots. Like it's turning and I wake up. So like sometimes I'll wake up and for no good reason, I'm like, my stomach's turning. Like something's bad's going to happen today. And that's how I typically process anxiety.
I have that anxiety too. And then like a level up from it for me is my heart rate increases gnarly.
Okay.
And it aches. Like my heart honestly like aches. Like when they say heartbreak is a thing, like that's what I attribute my anxiety pain to in my heart.
Right.
And then when it's really bad, like it feels like I feel it in my hands and feet as if I've dropped really quickly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then worst case scenario, I just faint.
And I was like, but what's weird for me is like, I do normally feel anxious and I know what I feel like when I feel anxious, but these times when I'm having this heart problem, it truly does feel like when I'm chill, like I'm not stressed out.
But does it feel in your heart or does it feel on the around?
Well, it's right here. Shane was like, well, your heart's more closer to the center than to the side. And I was like, I don't know. It's all the same region. What if it's like a clogged artery going to my heart or something? Like, and with things with your heart, it just freaks me out. But what I thought was interesting is my whole thing was like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll have that pain and I don't feel anxious. And he was like, well, anxiety doesn't really manifest like that in your body. Like your anxiety from that day could be coming through in that moment then and there.
Also, if you're carrying your anxiety in your body, it can even become back problems. It can become a stiff neck. It can be anything. So if you're holding your anxiety somewhere in your body, it might be attacking the muscles in your chest region.
So all to say, I left because he said he was 100% sure it's not a heart problem. I still did schedule a physical with my primary care doctor next week just so I get all my blood work. I do all the normal things. And I still am, I feel like I have a little more peace of mind, but I still am getting the like little
sharp pains
every once in a while. I'm just like, what the fuck? Because it is scary to have something in your chest like that.
And so, it's like, it's almost like takes your breath away. It hurts so bad. Yeah.
It doesn't hurt that bad, but it is, it's concerning enough. It's not like a super sharp pain. Like I can.
No, I'm just trying to figure out if it's the same pain that I've had before when it's just a muscle thing in this area.
I wouldn't say super sharp.
Because sometimes I have a sharp pain in my chest that's so much that I'm just like, well, we're gonna take shallow breaths until this passes.
No, not that for me.
Oh.
But so that took my whole day one day. The next day I wake up and I have the handyman. Sorry, I'm talking a lot.
No,
next week, we're going on Lizzie's topics. But this week, let me just take you through my week.
It's the reverse. Last week was all me.
And so I have the handyman creating my dream nursery. He's like dipping and doing the thing. And I'm so excited. And he's like, it's really moist in this house. Like, it just feels too humid in here. I feel like there's an issue. And I was like, no, because remember, I had the plumber come out and test the water, and he was like, no, everything's good. And I was like, oh, we're so chill. Like, he promised me there's not a leak. And so when the handyman he like tested it. It was right before a podcast where I was freaking out.
Oh, that's right.
Because
you could hear the water.
I could hear the water. I got a notification from the water company that was like, hey, there's running water in your house. And then he came out and he was like, if there is a leak, it's outdoors and with your sprinklers. And I was like, okay, chill. The handyman's in there doing the nursery. And he's like, no, it's too humid. He's like, I'm going to go under the house for you. And look, there's 6 inches of water under the house.
Bitch, that's a lot of inches.
And I was like, I had the plumber come out 2 weeks ago. Like, this is a nightmare because we're like trying to have kids in that house. If there's water under the house that could create mold problems,
and it did, right?
Like you can't. Well, we got the house tested for mold, but then we were trying to find the actual portion of the leak. But a plumber can't go under the house while there's water with electronics. So then it has to be drained, and then a plumber has to come out. That plumber was out of town that told me there was no leak, who fixed the leak that had happened in the same area last year. So I found this new plumber on Nextdoor. I know I talk about a lot how like people on Nextdoor are mean and angry and crazy, but it's also a really good resource to find people that you need because people aren't going to lie about their reviews for people that did services in their house.
Yeah.
And so I found this plumbing company on there, and he went into the house and he was like, well, they also, I mean, okay, that doesn't really matter. He goes under the house and he was like, oh, I can tell where the leak was last. And it's definitely leaking from the same place.
Oh my God.
Because the previous plumber essentially put a Band-Aid on there. Oh. And when I had the guy outside of the house turn on the water, it was coming from the quote unquote Band-Aid that the guy had put there last year.
Fuck
and
him.
It never stood a chance.
Well, you better write about him on
start
Nextdoor.
Leaking again. And I'm just like, we had to pay him so much money last year, and there was it was more buildup last year. There was more mold. Yeah. And so it's so infuriating to learn that there's another leak in the same spot.
Well, the same leak
that we had already got fixed. Luckily, we found it early, and when I'm not at the house and when somebody else isn't at the house, we now turn off the water. So it was only when somebody was at the house. So it was only 6 inches in an isolated place, but it's still just so frustrating. And when we were trying to find where the leak was, of course, the pool equipment's leaking, and then the gutter has all these leaks. And then it's like,
or at least you found all of these leaks before the babies are here.
Pours. And that's what I kept telling myself. I was like, because I'm not there, so it's frustrating. So I'm trying to coordinate all these things. And I know all these problems
but
are
also
like
thank
whatever
God you're
problems,
not there because that'd be so annoying.
Yeah. And so now I'm also getting fans installed under the house that are going to constantly pull just humid air out so it doesn't build up over time. But it's just like that ends. The next day, I'm just like chilling like normal. I go out to feed my alpacas. I open the gate for them to go out and graze through the entire yard. And one of my mamas is like acting so weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's going on? So I get up and I go up close. She has a gooey eye shut like
sealed shut with
sealed
crust.
shut. And then what's going around, it was a hotter day, and it's like the goo is drying in the fiber around, which is like the alpaca's fur. And it's just like, my heart was broken because I was like, first of all, how long was this? I didn't notice it the previous day. I didn't notice it until she was acting weird because there's 7 alpacas, one of their 14 eyes.
Yeah.
And so I'm freaking out. I'm trying to catch her. Alpacas don't really want to be like caught and looked at in their eye in that regard. And to find a livestock vet, like there is one that the people in our neighborhood with alpacas use, but they're so unresponsive because so many people they're in demand.
Right.
And so I could not get a hold of her. I'm doing like hours of research trying to find a livestock alpaca vet. I finally get her down, and I'm trying to clean out her eye and put in like an over-the-counter ointment for horses that also works for alpacas that I get at Murdoch's, and Shane and I are like in there trying to get her down and like get her to, like, because I'm like, I'm trying to help you. But
you started trying to put ointment in that you didn't get from the vet, but that you just got from Murdoch's.
Yeah, it's like
the same thing.
I don't know that it's the same thing, but it was definitely not going to hurt. It was going to, and because I couldn't get a hold of a vet, it was Friday night. And thank God, Saturday morning, this wonderful woman picked up. She came out. I like got the alpaca in myself, but then like, I mean, you saw because...
Well, I saw you and Shane give him the medicine today. And the way that, I'm not even exaggerating, Ryland has to come at this alpaca like a fucking spider monkey. It's like you were jumping this bitch.
You get real close, and then you just have to... And
like it's literally like he came out of nowhere and was just like...
And you're not hurting them. You're just embracing them so they don't move. And
no, it was
Shane has
impressive.
to put the
harness.
Yeah, it's not called a harness, but everyone's gonna be like,
bit.
You're not an alpaca.
The bit? Is it called a bit?
No, because it doesn't go in their mouth.
I'm just a city girl.
And I'm just a boy trying to make his way as a farmer.
We're just a couple of witches.
But there's no concern with me not being able to do it. Like, because when you get them sheared once a year, you typically, if they don't have a problem, only have to do that like once a year when you're like trying to do all their vaccines and get them whatever. But this vet comes in, we get her down. This vet just goes in there and she's like, yep, there it is. And she uses like the cotton ball and pulls out the end of natural grass that she got lodged all the way down in her eyelid. And these alpacas, they do take baths by rolling around in the natural grass and the dirt. And somehow she just got a piece lodged in her eye. And then that piece lacerated, because that's like a cut, right?
Yeah.
It like cut her eye.
It's because that's the kind of grass where when you run your fingers up it feels coarse, like a kitty's tongue.
Yeah.
So it
was stuck in there.
eye.
And as she's probably trying to blink it out and stuff,
it just gets worse and worse.
Just gets worse. So now she's on 3 times a day. I have to give her a drop and a gel. And every 3 days, I have to give her an oral medication. So Shane and I have become farm professionals. And I just go out there.
Seeing these two men care for that alpaca mama made me feel like, oh my God, they're going to be good dads. Because sometimes you're like, oh my God, is my friend going to be like a dad? Like, can my friend dad? And then you see things like the way that these two went in there with love for this bitch and held her. And because I couldn't do that.
I have to get her down. And it's like, you kind of have to be assertive, but it's not like by any means abusive. You're just like,
it's very sweet what you guys are doing.
And then I have to like hold open her eye while Shane gets it in, and Shane's like, damn, you're in. So this morning we walked out and there was a dead mouse in the barn. Shane's like screaming like a little girl, and I was just like, no problem. I scoop it up with the shovel, and he's like, damn, you're really a farm boy. He's like, I guess we do have to have our kids around this to like not just be like scared of everything, willing to get their hands dirty.
Yeah.
It is good, and it is like satisfying to like, I don't know. It's a sense of like, I feel horrible that our alpaca was in pain and was like had this issue, but it also gives me a great sense of accomplishment to like be able to nurse this little mama back to health.
I totally get that. I mean, like it's a nightmare that I hand feed Icky, but I love hand feeding him. And there's something so rewarding about his little face licking my hand. It's the same thing when you feed the alpacas with your hand. Like there's something about caring for a creature. Like I saw this thing on TikTok where the Hawaiians have a different word for an owner of a dog or something. And it's like, it means a bunch of things. And like one of them is guardian. And I'm like, oh, I love that for these critters that can't advocate for themselves in a human world. we can have their backs.
Yeah. And this is even, I feel like because it's so intimate and personal, it's like building a stronger relationship with the alpacas.
They're like petting her head and they're like, we love you.
And then I'm trying to gain her, like, I don't want her to be mad at me for having to try to help her. So then I'm giving her treats afterward. And I do feel like getting to like touch and hold her, which they normally don't let us do, is special. Mm-hmm. And the other mamas are all like watching it happen and stuff. So
you're one of them.
Just thank God for this today. It was a nice switch of energy to have you like fly in, for us to have fun for a second, and we're about to roll out.
Oh, good for us.
I also just wanted to say that like you and I were both acknowledging at dinner. I was like, well, you should have seen the first time Shane and I did this. It took us like, because now like when you witnessed it, it was like our 6th or 7th time doing it. Like the first time I was like, he was like in there and I'm just like doing the thing because I was already like a little more comfortable. And he's like, well, I don't want to get kicked in the nuts, because if you're right behind them and like doing something they understandably are not used to, they'll kick behind because they're like, what are you doing?
Right.
And so he's kind of yelling at me and I already have him down and I'm like, I just need you to put the lead on. And I'm just like kind of screaming at him. I'm like, come on, because it's already stressful. I already have him. I'm like, what are you doing? And then he was like, I don't have this. And I just thought it was funny because like as soon as we get inside, I was like, we were both doing our best. And I'm so proud of us. I love you so much.
Me with my husband. The first 5 years I know him, I'm like, fuck you. And now I'm like, I am so sorry about how nasty I was to you. Like, I am so proud of you and I love you so much. And I'm so grateful for your patience for me and the grace you give me.
What?
Crying. I've been literally crying around the house saying that to Joe sometimes. Thinking about times I've been nasty to him.
Sorry, I'm having a costume malfunction. And we're back. No, we're funny in that way that we're both similar, that we'll like lose our tempers a little bit and we'll be like, but we love you so much. And we're so lucky to have husbands that are so nice and great and wonderful and patient with us.
That's kind of how we fight with each other too.
Yeah.
Like I think we'll both be authentically rubbed wrong by something. It might not be specifically the other person, but something is bugging us. And we'll get on the phone, like when we get on the phone and we're just like, hey, just so you know. I'm going to sound like Hunt for a few minutes. And it's like, yeah, well, me too. Anyway.
Hello, you guys. I'm so excited because today's podcast is sponsored by SeatGeek, one of my favorite brands in the entire world. Every time I go to a live event, I'm using SeatGeek. Currently, I have my eyes on some Adam Sandler comedy tickets, and Lizze is still trying to convince me to get tickets to join her to Olivia Rodrigo, which she's already secured on SeatGeek herself. SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app with over 28 million downloads. There are more than 70,000 events every single day on SeatGeek. That includes concerts, sports, festivals, and more, with artists like Taylor Swift, the Jonas Brothers, Big Time Rush, Drake, and Beyonce all on tour right now. You are not going to want to miss out. SeatGeek is incredible because they put all of the tickets across the web in one place to make sure you're getting a great deal. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10. So look for green dots. Green means good, red means bad. And every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee, and SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event with swaps. And you know SeatGeek came through for all of you guys. Use our code SIP for $20 off your tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code SIP, and make sure you click the link in our description section to download their fantastic app.
I took my witch fingies off because I was losing feeling in my fingertips.
And I just had oh shit, you can't hear me.
I can't believe that those witch fingers fit on your fingies comfortably.
Okay, so what's been going on with your dogs?
Oh, so much. Icky ate my glasses as I was leaving this morning, preparing that motherfucker's food that I make from scratch for him. Do you know what I do for their food? Do you understand?
I don't.
Let me paint a picture, you guys. I spent thousands of dollars on a nutritionist for my dog. I barely have health insurance. I've had health insurance for maybe 3 months. I'm 33 years old. These motherfuckers have health insurance, dermatologists, and nutritionists. So I take this little bitch to the nutritionist. They like run blood work, and then they come back to you with like, this is exactly how much carrots they need down to the grams. This is exactly how much protein, and this is the protein they get.
Is it different for each dog?
It's different for each dog. So what I do is I weigh out the amount of each food for my dog.
You're a better mom than
gets me. And I do it after I have to steam it and bake it because it changes weight after you process it like that. And then I mix it together and then I put it into fucking jars for these little bastards. And I do that 2 times a week. And it takes me about 3 hours. And then I hand feed this sick fuck. And do you know what he does to repay me this morning while I'm slaving? And I heat it up in the morning for them too because they don't like it cold. And then I put a drizzle of fucking maple syrup on Mr. Bubs's so that he's excited by it because his love language is food. And I want him to know I love him.
Every dog's love language is food.
No, he's unique in this way.
Okay.
And so Icky's standing by me going, "Ah!" And that means hungry, mommy, I'm hungry. So I'm preparing his food. And then he just goes like this and like spits something out on the floor. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And I looked down at the floor and I don't have my glasses on. So my eyesight's not good. And I bend down and I pick this thing up that he spit out. It's literally a bit of my glasses. This motherfucker gnawed off the back part of my glasses that sits right behind my ear. And this is the third pair of glasses he's consumed. The first two were expensive, Dolce & Gabbana and Versace glasses that he fucking ate all of. Like, there's not a part of those glasses that aren't covered in dog bites. And then these ones I bought, I was like, fuck it, I'll just get the Vogue brand that's much cheaper because I know this little bitch is going to eat it anyways. And then he did.
What are you going to do to teach him a lesson?
I was like, that's a bad boy, but you're right. Mom, you shouldn't have left those where you can reach them. I love you. You're so cute,
You're
my
in a
boy.
toxic relationship with these dogs.
Dude.
Can you scoot over a little bit?
Towards
We're-
you?
We're off center and it's driving me. Oh, wait.
What are you doing?
No.
You come towards me.
You're right. You win this time.
But yeah, so he ate the fucking ear off the back of my thing. And then I tried to I was like, maybe I don't need it.
Maybe I don't need it.
And then I tried to put it on and the piece of metal is just a fucking needle. It's just literally to a point to stick into the plastic.
Can you like melt wax around it?
I put Gorilla Glue on it and I just shoved it back on and I was like, guess they're going to Denver. But I think I paid for the warranty, so when I get home I'm gonna try and return it. But they're the Hailey Bieber Vogue glasses and it's like, was this just a phase? Are they gonna have these when I go back? Life's a nightmare.
I feel like they're cheaping out on the actual glass part of glasses lately because I got brand new versions of the same eyeglasses that I always get.
Mm-hmm.
And I always like do the cleansing before I watch TV at night with my blanket. And for some reason, my blanket scratched my lenses, my brand new lenses. Like scratched them, and now I can't watch TV in them because the light has just like a soft.
Are you sure it's scratched or do you need to spray it?
No,
wipe it down.
I mean, I haven't tried that.
Yeah,
but it's
they might
scratched.
just be oily.
No. It's like a, and
like a what? Oh, got it.
And so I had to go back to my last glasses that I've been wearing for 4 years after I bought brand new glasses, and I was like,
"Do you go to Lens Crafters?" Because I was going to ask if you wanted to go, so I could
go to Target. Optical, just pop right in.
Damn.
It's pretty nice.
They got good prices there.
I don't have vision insurance because I think it's a
Me neither.
ripoff. So I just pay raw dog.
I'm raw dogging life.
Well, no, you have Kaiser insurance now.
For now.
And let me say, my ER experience was wonderful.
I'm having a meltdown about having health insurance right now.
What do you mean?
I only got health insurance because I was like, oh, I'm going to get pregnant this month. And now that I'm not pregnant, I'm like, I'm wasting money. I'm monthly. I'm
something
burning
happens,
this. That's
you'll
what
go
Joe said. Joe
bankrupt
was like, well, the odds of something really awful happening to you, like you getting shot or whatever, like the ER can't turn you away if you get shot.
Well, you'll still have to pay for it afterwards. They'll still start billing you.
What?
Like if you call the ambulance, they're still going to charge you $10,000.
If I get shot? I just felt like I was a victim in this. And
assuming
then, like,
you got shot in like an arm and it's like fine, like painful but fine, I think they'd still start billing you.
No.
What? I mean, I don't know how the healthcare industry works, but
that's crazy. You've been shot. You're a victim. I'm so for real right now. I'm so serious. Mm-hmm. I can always just give them a different social security number too, right?
Right. Okay. Oh, another tiff we had today.
We had a tiff?
So we had just finished the episode with my mom.
We didn't have a tiff.
No, we had a tiff.
No, you're a sick bitch.
We just finished the episode with my mom and my sister. We had a great time, but I always have one tooth that's a problem tooth. It always gets...
Smile?
It's that one.
Yeah, there's something in it right now.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
You're lying. You can't even see that
lying.
one.
There's literally something in it right now. Do you want me to take a picture?
So after I eat, I always have to have a flosser because it's like...
I'm gonna throw up.
Always in it. And so
he's a public flosser too. He has no problem flossing in front of people.
I don't see the problem. What's wrong with flossing?
When you floss the way that you floss, there's a problem. I'm actually...
Get every tooth? What? I didn't know this was such an ick.
No,
so
here's the ick. You're leaving out the pivotal part of information.
Okay.
He flosses and gets chunks out. It's not funny.
Depends on what it is.
Stop. Don't even say that. and then he chews it up in front of you and
Depends on what it is. Sometimes I blow it out.
I almost said no. This bitch in front of me and his whole family is picking food out of his teeth.
What's the difference? Let me ask you a
Chewing
question.
it like a tiny snack and swallowing it.
Let me ask you a question.
No.
What's the difference if I know all of you are tongue flossers, and if the tongue doesn't work, then you graduate to the real flosser. Like you're trying to get it out with your tongue. And if you get it out with your tongue, you're swallowing it.
I think the big problem...
So, no. Think about the logistics.
No, right,
like
but
legitimately...
That's a private moment that you're having, and nobody knows that your tongue is fucking fingering shit out of your teeth. And
But
you're
I'm just
swallowing
saying,
it. You're either like...
So you're more disgusted...
And then you're like...
You're more disgusted. Can you listen to me? You're more disgusted by the visuals than the actual sentiment of swallowing what was in your teeth. Because if you got it out with your tongue, you're swallowing it anyway.
I'm doing too much thinking about what you're doing.
And so Shane posted his main channel video today, which is now 3 weeks ago. But if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
It's pretty
so
great.
fun. Lizzie was the star of that video.
I'm pretty great in it. I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Well, this is because we've been filming all day since it's been released.
This was a text conversation I sent my husband though.
And so Lizzie like pulls up, she's like, well, let me just see what people are saying. And sometimes like if we're doing like, even if I'm vlogging and somebody else is filming, Lizzie just gets weird if it's not a podcast, which is so weird because you're so comfortable in a podcast format.
Oh, I get very nervous.
And she was so funny in Shane's video, but we're looking at the comments, and what did the comments say about my flossing?
I took a screen grab of it, I think.
And I just thought it was so crazy that I was called out twice in one day. She's manically laughing across the table from me at dinner. And I was like, well, what's so funny, mama?
At minute 42, did Ryland just floss and eat it? Mama, no! And when I read that, I was like, oh my God. Did you do that on camera?
Probably.
Why would you do that on camera?
I didn't know that was like a huge offense. I guess like I didn't know that wasn't being a lady. So now that I know, I'll try to be a little more shy about it. I'll take that into consideration.
Oh, I just got offended by the next thing on the docket.
Oh, well, yeah, because then we're sitting at dinner and Lizzie was like, I'm thinking about getting permanent freckle face tattoos. And I was like, wait, like...
They'd be discreet and
they'll
cute.
like last for a month or something? And she goes, no, like permanent. And I
Like
was
tattoos.
Absolutely not. Like
Sound off in the comments below.
No, what? Why can't
Roll
you
call,
just,
bitches.
if you want them, just do them every day?
No, those look stupid.
What's the difference from a tattoo to that? I can't imagine
There's
they
a
look
nuanced
different.
thing about the color and the... I'm vomiting in my mouth. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me 1 second.
Wait, what? If you do that and it turns out to be like your green streak hair or your bob, and it's permanent, I'm gonna be like, I told you so. I told you I was on the right.
Like your green streak hair or your bob. I could punch you in the face right now.
I'm just saying those were things that were reversible. These
Wow, you fixed your witch fingers with your teeth.
I'll probably start flossing with them too. They're pretty
Don't
funky.
you dare. Stop it.
These are nice to like lick underneath.
Ew, did you just eat something?
No. Okay. Lizzie has been living, dying, breathing over this JoJo Siwa
such old news
roast
by now.
beef. Who cares?
It's a month past.
Well, this is more about you
Imagine
than
where
them.
the Avery JoJo drama is at this point in time.
No, this is more about you than it is them. I don't even think it was about them to begin with.
No, it was always about them.
Okay. But this is more about you and your covert lesbianism.
I'm not a covert lesbian.
Your husband thinks you're a lesbian.
No, my husband thinks you're funny for saying that.
No, you admitted to me that your
Okay,
husband
okay,
said
okay,
you being so invested
okay,
inside of this JoJo
okay.
Siwa roast beef drama doesn't make it seem like you're not a lesbian.
But you're not. You don't even know what the drama is, and neither do they. You guys
because
don't even know.
I mean, if it's 2 months old and
listen.
it was so popular, they
So,
all know what it is.
Olivia. No, this is pretty niche.
Niche.
Sure. Nursery.
Oh, well, you've been holding on to that one, huh?
No.
You were going to keep it quiet?
No. When you were talking about the nursery having mold in it, I wanted to attack it then, but we were talking.
Okay,
about
what?
things.
How do you say nursery?
Nursery.
What did I
Nursery.
say?
You say nursery.
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 The nursery.
I don't know.
How do you want it said? Just
now I
tell
don't
me.
know because you've done that thing where you've corrected it. Well, you've wronged it so many times around me that I don't even know which way is up. Your vocabulary is like getting hit by a wave that
No,
just
it's
rocks
called
the
growing
fuck
up
out
in
of you, and
Utah.
then you
Grow
don't
the
know
fuck
where the
up.
surface of the sea is anymore. and you're just swimming down towards the bottom of the ocean
It's
until
called
you die.
Utah. Grow up.
Grow up.
At least I used the right terms of
JoJo
versions of
Siwa
there.
was dating another influencer named Avery something. Okay. Avery something was also in a relationship with this other girl, and they had like a YouTube channel together, maybe even owned a house. Who fucking cares? Anyway, Avery breaks up with her girlfriend, gets with JoJo real quick. And everyone thought that was an odd pairing, I will say. They're together for a hot minute, and then all of a sudden they're not together. And then all of a sudden JoJo Siwa's livid on her mom's something page. And she's like, I got used for views. But in her JoJo voice. And then everyone's like, oh my God, fuck Avery. And then recently Avery's been going on her TikTok being like, one time I had a girlfriend and she fucking hated everything about me. This bitch didn't like when I sang. She didn't like when I touched her leg some type of way. Anyways, they're beefing hardcore and it's very obvious that they're talking about each other.
Okay, so what's going on with the roast beef?
There's this trend on TikTok where Olivia Rodrigo's song, like, I Want to Get Him Back. Have you heard the song?
Yeah.
It's so fun. I want to key his car. I want to milk his dog. I want to sex him, but...
Oh, so this has...
So the girls are doing this song and chopping up shit that looks like penises while singing the song. So usually it's like a girl chopping up a sausage or something. Avery went to Arby's and bought a roast beef sandwich, which I'm thinking is supposed to be synonymous for...
Pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it now.
And she's just chopping it up like crazy.
And what is she saying in that one?
It's just, she's lip syncing to, I want to key his car.
And then JoJo just did the same thing back?
No. JoJo Siwa, I think, stitched it. Or something. Might not have stitched it.
I love these facts for news.
JoJo Siwa starts doing the video and she's singing the song, picks up the roast beef sandwich from Arby's and just starts eating it with a big smile on her face. And it was so savage that it's like all I could think about for the longest time. Big smile, and she's just eating it delightfully. Do you want to see it?
You've already showed me, but the copyrighted music is not going to be good for our podcast.
I can sing over it, and they would never clock it. But that's, you don't care. Do you not agree that that's some savage shit?
It's pretty funny. I didn't understand out of context.
Yeah.
I thought like the roast beef might have been pussy, but I was just like, okay. So thank you for bringing me down that journey.
You're so
Lizzie
welcome.
was also 38 years old when she found out that romaine
Here's
has
the
no
deal.
nutritional value.
I'm
She's been
33.
eating romaine lettuce
I'm
her entire
33.
life thinking that was fiber. And you know what? Now that I'm saying it so matter of fact, I'm questioning, like, what if everyone's going to start commenting, like, it does have fiber?
No, I think you're...
Because
I think
so
that's
positive.
true, because why would anybody want a kale Caesar? And it's because kale's
And kale's, like,
fibrous.
too fucked up for your stomach.
I mean,
like,
kale's just not fun.
It's the
Kale's
polar
a joyless.
opposite. I think we could do, like, a spring mix where it has, like, the spinach and the...
A spring mix?
Yeah, because that's, like, enough fiber, but not, like, romaine.
Dude, spring mix is like...
Is this where we've come?
It's a shit cocktail for me. Like, the second I have a spring mix salad, it's like I gotta go home.
But that's fine because you shit. The kale gives you a gut ache because
Yeah,
it's so like,
fibrous.
it packs a punch that you're
Yeah.
like, can't move for the rest of the night. It's like when I go to Sweet Green, love it so much.
Yeah.
They do in the harvest salad, it's normally a kale base, and I have to say, hold the kale or I will not be alive tonight.
Do you say it like that?
Yeah, I say, I need the spring mix.
Hold the kale.
I need the spring mix and half rice.
I was trying to explain to Joe, because we've been trying to figure out, like, what's a good fiber for me to have with my butt issues. Joe also was like, maybe it's good you have health insurance so you can finally get that anal fissure surgery. And I was like, well, then when I get pregnant, my asshole's just going to
Rip back
explode
open.
again. And he's like, but maybe it'll get worse if you don't do the surgery now. And I was like, damn, homie's got a point. Maybe I should get this butthole looked at.
They do say that anal fissures be popping during pregnancy.
They be popping, like splitting.
All right, you guys. Well, we thought it would be fun to go through Burger King as witches and try their Halloween-themed burger. I'm so full right now, but we've got to try it.
We've got to try it. We'll get one. We'll each take a bite, and we'll Lady in the Tramp it finally.
Yes, that would be a cute moment.
Oh my
us
God,
as
he gets
witches.
one truly in it, and he's down to fucking Lady in the Tramp.
Are you
going
gonna
to
drive?
I have to. Why were we gonna Uber?
Well, no, I've had one over the course of 2 hours, but
You're down to Lady in the Tramp, which means you're compromised.
well, the burger's such a large circumference that I feel like it has no chance of like getting your COVID.
The slanderous lies that you spread about me.
Watch now, this podcast gets flagged for talking about COVID.
And it's not like COVID's funny. I just always have it. Some of us, get certain things in life, and for me, I get COVID.
All right, we'll be back.
Fucking
Hey girls, we're on our way to BK. Have it your way.
So we're getting not my way.
We're getting the ghost burger.
Is it all white?
No, it's all like. We look the worst we've ever looked in this lighting. We're gonna have to figure it out before we start going.
Are you gonna give me directions, dude?
It's on the Tesla right
I
here.
can't see it because there's a microphone on it.
Grow up.
I hate you.
Okay, we'll see you there. Is this any better?
I hate you.
Hold on, let me turn it down.
No, I'm realizing how truly dangerous this segment is now that I'm in the driver's seat and why you're always putting us in life-threatening situations.
Okay, don't give them fuel.
See.
Don't fuel their flames. And the thing is, like, we also can't see you.
Stupid, I'm trying to drive, bitch.
Could you cheat?
That truck's coming up behind me and it scares me. Turn that light off.
Okay, gotta go.
It scares me. It's definitely the truck of a killer, dude.
Wait, are they gonna kill my
It's definitely
animals?
the truck of a killer, dude. Turn the lights off in here.
Okay, gotta go.
Oh my god.
Sorry, you can't see it.
I'm so
But Lizzie's now panicking that, like, a perfectly fine truck behind us is coming to kill us. And she's, like, spooking me the shit out, even though, like, nothing weird is happening.
Bro, those headlights behind us are straight up killer headlights for sure. If I was casting a movie where a couple of dumb fucking idiots from the city get in green face and go out for Burger King at midnight and get murdered, this is the car I would cast to fucking follow us.
Oh my gosh, well, we could just go to the police station if we have to.
Yo, I think we should. These fucking deer, man!
Oh my god, he's so cute. The deer are everywhere tonight.
The deer are deering.
I hate you.
Oh, fuck. Dude, you can see the fucking murderous headlamps in the back of the fucking camera.
Okay, Lizzie, like, genuinely got my heart racing that this guy was, matter of fact, gonna kill us because she was so scared. And then she's like, I'm not gonna stop for this stoplight. I'm not gonna do it. And then we go through the stoplight and he turns his blinker on.
He turned. We're good, guys.
That was crazy what you just did to us. Like, the emotional fucking roller coaster you just put me through was
I'm sorry.
unfair.
Low-key, I was scared. Like, I was so scared.
Alright, well, I'm gonna light us properly at Burger King.
No, there's another car behind us.
Oh my god, no, that's fine. Lizzie's now trying to say he changed his mind and is behind us again. I see Burger King.
No, it literally is him!
Stop!
No, it
Stop.
really is!
Lizzie, stop!
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to scare you, I'm scared!
Go straight, because there's Burger King.
Not a red light, I'm going through the red light,
No, this is such a main road, you can't do that.
Fuck, it literally is him, look, those are the same
Oh my
orange
god,
lights.
it
Lock
actually
the doors.
is! Wait, it literally actually is him.
He's turning again.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank God.
Why is there
blood
on
all
this
over the side of that car?
Oh?
That was fake, right?
No, yeah, there was fake blood and spider webs all over his car.
Oh, maybe he was trying to scare us.
What if he's turning? What if he's flipping a bitch?
He would have just
Should
stayed
I
right
tell
behind
Shane
us,
to
right?
lock the doors?
You don't lock your doors?
Well, he had cottage cheese coming.
The fuck? Yes, tell Shane to lock the doors. Tell Shane to do a sweep of the house.
Is that guy? We just need to make sure he's not doing a U-turn for real.
He wouldn't have gone past us. There's no reason to go past us.
No, unless he wants to do a U-turn.
Because he just likes doing U-turns.
I did not like that.
I didn't like that.
How
one
did he
bit.
decide to keep going straight after we saw him turn?
Oh man, how did he come back so quick?
And just like
what
that,
if that's the guy with the cottage cheese?
is Burger King closed? Are they for real right
So
now?
they literally can't even keep us safe?
Wait, the lights are off. What? It's 10 o'clock. It's 10:24. Burger King closes?
Oh my god.
What?
There's the truck.
Oh my god. Lizzie? He did come back around.
I don't know. Should we get in this line?
No.
We should go.
Oh my
right?
god. What is going on?
Do we go?
Wait. Follow this truck. Stay behind a car. Wait, what?
Wait, turn that light off.
What is going on? No, he went straight.
He went straight?
But why did he turn around?
This motherfucker must be lost.
That's like actually scaring the fuck out of me.
I can't believe you guys don't just lock your doors.
I mean, I do. I literally...
Unless cottage cheese is coming.
I mean, Lizzie. He said cottage cheese will be here in 1 minute, and he said he was gonna lock it right after.
Your words, not mine. Get that light out of my face, I'm driving. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit a curb. It's just a handicap space.
Oh my god, why did that car... Oh, the ghost burger.
Yeah.
The ghost pepper burger.
Oh, I can't eat that.
Just you can't. Roll your window down. Get a life. And get the chicken fries. Wow, this looks good. I've eaten so much today.
Hello? Hello?
Are they closed?
I think this bitch is closed.
The promotion is everywhere. Are they really closed?
There's another car behind us.
Welcome to Burger King. Your room. 1 moment, please. Thank you.
Thank you. You should ask why it looks like they're closed.
I'm not trying to have a conversation right now. I'm in so much anxiety and fear. I'm just trying to walk through it with grace and dignity. You know what I'm saying?
That was for real scary. Like, talk about a Halloween episode.
That burp.
Where can I mount this? That would be nice.
The way that you walk through fear and then worry about your lighting just really fucks me up emotionally.
I just wish that you could, like, get in frame.
What if
for
that
once
guy
in your
pulled up
life.
behind us?
I would have shit my pants and drove to the police station that's like 0.5 miles away.
I would have
and
grinded
pulled in
these
there.
tires on every curb and just skeeted up out of this bitch.
That was for real scary.
Honestly. I was so scared and I'm like, we're
They
dead.
have frozen Cokes, like slushy Cokes here.
Uh-huh.
To all fast
Thank
food
you.
restaurants.
You ready?
Yes, please. Can we get the ghost pepper burger?
And the chicken
Okay,
fries.
medium only burger.
The meal with the fries as well, please.
Medium or large?
Medium.
What do you drink?
Whatever you want.
Can we get a water, please?
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. 12:30. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, I'm really close to these
Yeah, see, you know my
rim
pain.
grinders. If I grind these rims, though, we just don't tell Shane.
Yeah, and he'll never see this. No, he did. What?
It's the fucking truck.
Oh my god, that actually is.
That's the fucking truck.
No joke.
Because I'm scared.
Wait, Lizzie?
What do I do? Like, what do we do?
Wait.
Can't go out like this, Ryland. I'm sorry. I can't go out.
Wait, what the fuck?
I don't know what to do, but I feel like we shouldn't just
Hold on,
hear
don't
it.
let him see your fear. Go straight.
I'm crying.
Go straight, though.
Go out? Should I just forget about the food?
No. Get the food.
Is there something in the window? Like, can you see something in the window?
let
of
me
that car?
turn this light off.
Yeah. Oh my god. There was something in the window and then it moved out of the window. Like he had his camera up, like his phone up to the window. Or my
Oh, he's taking a picture of us. Maybe they were going to our house.
Why is he taking a picture of us?
Stop. Here, get closer to this.
I can't get closer. Should I tell them that we're scared right now? Should I tell
Hold
the people
on.
at the drive-thru that we're scared right now?
No, well, you gotta get closer. No, just go.
I can reach. She can reach. Should I tell this guy that I'm scared right now?
No, let's just
Every
go.
fiber of my being is telling me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I take my hat off?
Where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do?
I mean, I'm freaking the fuck out that guy just took a picture of the front of your car.
He did.
You saw that, right? There was
Yeah.
a flash that went off in
Yeah.
there.
I'm thinking that they were in our neighborhood. Like, I wonder if they're just kids. Hold on, let me call Shane.
Easy though.
Definitely they were following us. I do think they're probably people that have just seen the videos and were like, I don't know. I wish they would have just like rolled down their window and waved though, instead of being like creepy, because their car was also like spooked out. It was full of blood and then it had spider webs all over it and like bones sticking out of the truck.
It was really fucking creepy.
But your intuition was right. They were following us, and I thought you were like being dramatic and crazy for the video.
No,
go left into the parking
go
lot.
left in the park. I literally just said like, I'm not grateful to be in a scary situation, but I am glad that my intuition was right, because if that's how I am at a baseline, I need to be medicated.
That was scary. That was like really scary. Okay, let's just park under one of these lights, I
This
guess.
is not a busy parking lot.
Which is crazy because it's Walmart.
But it's 10 o'clock at night, homie.
Where do you think is going to be a busier parking lot?
Maybe Panda Express. This hour. Okay, good. There's people here. Okay.
I thought Walmart was 24/7.
Is it?
I thought so.
Why do you think that?
I just have always thought that. That's something I've always thought about Walmart.
Is this more crazy people?
No.
We're like, help us. They're like, it's us. It's the truck guys.
No, in front of a light. Oh my god.
It's not them. It's just a car.
Okay, but get in front of a light.
I'm trying.
What? There's no light here.
Okay. Just doing my best.
What are you doing?
I'm turning around to get in the light. I'm scared. I'm not feeling good. I'm scared.
I thought they were Shane's
Can you make sure the
Postmate.
lock is locked?
If you are in park, it's locked, and your brights are on, so that's like hurting their eyes. Put this. Okay. Back to our Burger King taste test.
Bro, you are out of your fucking gourd. If you think I can handle this right now, I have to take my hat off and put my hair up. This is me in a threatened state. Ready to fucking go. You want to fucking play? Well, you just picked a fight with Matthew McConaughey and True Detective, bitch.
Wait, I got the chicken fries. What the fuck? After everything, I got the regular fries. The meal with the fries as well, please. Oh.
It's okay. We're about to throw up anyways. Also, I feel like we're watching like a robbery go down right now.
Are they locking up or are they
Robbing. Because only one person looks like she works here.
Man, I really wanted those chicken fries.
I'm not going back
I'm
there.
not either. Okay, so this is the Ghost Pepper Whopper with cheese. Look
We
how
watched
gorgeous.
this back and there was never a truck. Look how gorgeous he says. I hate you.
And there's some jalapenos right here on the side.
Oh my god, it's orange. Sorry, I'm so scared. Just so you guys know, that's a neon orange ass burger. Can you tell?
Well, I put it up. Are we gonna do what we were originally gonna do? Do you want the bacon heavy side?
No, not after this morning. It's too close for comfort.
You suggested it.
Oh, it's too hot for me. I don't think I can finish this. Can I put it out of my mouth?
It's really hot. Hold
Yeah.
on, let me get the fries up. They're not there.
That burns.
Can you believe I'm still? Whoa.
That's really hot. That's like it's a ghost pepper hot.
I'm a spicy girl, and I love it.
You love that?
I love it.
That's gonna burn your asshole, motherfucker. New plan. You chew that up, keep it fresh in your mouth, spit it in their face. Burn their eyes. It's like pepper spray.
I love something spicy.
You're crazy. That is way too spicy.
I love it. I wish I knew what those chicken fries were like.
I bet they're spicy as fuck.
But you're right. I can't go back there. Oh my gosh, it's giving me immediate hiccups.
It's really
Oh no.
You can't eat more of that. Oh my god, do you need some water?
One more bite.
Why? You like the fire that much? It's not even a flavor, it's just like it's a spicy.
No,
It's
it's
not-
like a
It's a hot.
fried jalapeno.
It doesn't. You're tasting jalapeno, but that's not the spice. Don't do it.
What
Are
do you
really
think
gonna
is
take
the
another bite?
spice? It's so good.
Ghost pepper.
What's that?
The hottest pepper. Are you joking? It's literally called a ghost pepper burger.
I thought it was a jalapeno. I don't know about you, but I'm having fun.
I'm like scared to tell my husband what happened here tonight.
He'll see it.
No, he doesn't watch the podcast.
Well, I don't know if he'll see it. It was like black. We didn't have the light up. Oh no. I gotta stop. One more.
Why are you doing this? We just had dinner.
It's so good.
Are you kidding?
I'm gonna put this in the fridge.
Are you really? What's gonna happen to your asshole later?
It's gonna burn. Right.
Bad. It's gonna ache.
It's gonna burn right.
That might be the gayest thing you've ever said. What's going on over here?
Where?
These cars are having a little light show. They were just flashing their lights at each other. Like some fucking Close Encounter shit. We have to go. Thank you guys for watching. Happy Halloween.
Well, this
yesterday.
really was the spookiest episode of The Sip ever. I never thought it would take a turn like this. Oh.
I'm so scared right now. I can't chill. I can't die in this phase.
No,
bro.
what happened was not chill.
Where do we go from here? When do we call the police? Is what I want to know.
Right.
At what point do we call the cops?
I'm wondering if that photo will surface, like the flash of us with the green face and the fucking. Like, can you imagine what that picture looks like? We're so terrified and we're like deer in headlights with these green faces and fucking hats on. Were you kidding me? Let's go home. Oh.
Yeah, let's go home. And that's the sip.
These fries are so fresh, hot, and delicious. I don't know why Burger King looked like they were closed.
We need to sign off, bro.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. No, this was a great Halloween season. I feel like these were some good episodes to round up the Halloween season. I hope you were spooked. I hope you had fun. We were definitely spooked. God.
It's shocking how much fun I'm having considering how on edge I am.
I can't stop these hiccups. Okay, you guys, make sure you're following all of us on social media. We love you so much. We'll see you next week. TTYL. And that's the sip. Goodbye. Oh, wait. We love you so much. Goodbye.
And that's the sip. Okay, turn it off. I feel like a meth addict, just like...